Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Stuart. Stuart writes from Kenilworth, New Jersey. Stuart writes, a lot of people are predicting a recession. If it happens, how will a recession affect real estate home prices? Well, home prices in the U.S. have remained steady or actually increased in the majority of the last few recessions that we've had. So even in the recessions in the 80s and 90s, when mortgage interest rates reached almost 20%, people still bought houses. So really the bigger issue in terms of how a potential recession will affect real estate and real estate home prices is how a potential recession would affect two factors. One is demand for housing, and the second thing is home affordability. So right now, today's average U.S. median income is only about 30% of today's median home price. Whereas, in 1980, the median income was about 45% of the median home price at that time, which means that home affordability was 50% more in 1980 than it is now. So for many reasons, homes are much less affordable now than they were then. However, relative to current supply, housing demand is probably higher now than it was then. So that's sort of a mixed bag. But here are three ways that a potential recession may affect home prices. The first is that normally when there's a recession, there's an increase in foreclosures. And that foreclosure activity brings more houses on the market, increases housing supply, and may moderate home prices. The second thing is that a recession may often lead to further increases in mortgage interest rates, and that may also moderate home prices. Thirdly, even if housing inventory stays low, if there's a recession and home buyers get scared and they don't want to buy, then that obviously reduces demand and moderates home prices. But even though obviously home inventory is very low and has been for some time, there has been a big change recently. So right now, nationally, we've got about 2 months worth of housing inventory, which is still historically very low. However, housing inventory got down to 6 months fairly recently. So that's a big increase in housing inventory. My feeling is that more than anything else, people buy or sell a home based on life events that they have. So marriage, divorce, new job, new baby, etc. They buy based on life events more so than, generally what's happening in the economy. So in my view, supply and demand, more so than whether there's a recession or not, will drive home prices in the future. So thanks for your question, Stuart. For more real estate information and tips, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.